Ah, shit. Another weapon to level up. This is a PSA. There we go. Oh, this is what I want right here. Ooh, I like this skin right here too. That shit tough. That shit tough. That shit tough, chat. I'm gonna go with this one for now. Ooh, look at this one. What? The fuck? Oh my god, we're completely starting over? Hmm. Yeah, there's a few new things up in here I see. Training mode, zombies, boot camp. We don't need a boot camp for zombies right now. Oh my god, I'm starting out fresh. This is crazy. Gotta. Fuck. I gotta make a couple of loadouts, chat. Sorry about that. It is what it is. Let's see.
After all the different updates, buffs, and nerfs, and even the guns that feel nerfed, still feel pretty good. So let's get into it here. First thing, you guys can either use a muzzle, you don't have to, as this is pretty much the #1 SMG you guys can use here after all the different updates, buffs, and nerfs, and even the guns that feel nerfed still feel pretty good. So let's get into it here. First thing, you guys can either use a muzzle, you don't have to. I'm not going to for this build in particular. What we're going to do is our first attachment with that long barrel to increase that overall damage range as most we possibly can. I believe this to be super beneficial. You guys need that long barrel off with effective damage range, and range you're using it at, for your bullet lock ranger foregrip. This helps with your horizontal recoil and your sprinting movement speed, which is really nice, super awesome. You guys definitely want to go ahead and use this. Seriously, it is just one of the best weapons for SMG. Magazine section, we're going here and use extended mag 2, which gives us 50 rounds in the mag. You guys can definitely run extended mag 3, and I will tell you guys that when you do use this, stop using text in your videos. Grab a piece of paper and a marker, and we're going to use Adobe Photoshop and reload. It is going to feel faster. They pretty much buffed the rate to reload and do a bunch of things in the game, which is great. Great step in the right. Slide of fire is a huge statistic, for all the BO6 SMGs or BO6 guns in general. And of course, having good ADS speed is really nice. Don't care as much about that fire, but it does come in handy every now and again if you decide to go for a dive. Last thing, the stock section, we go down here and run the balance stock for that blocking movement speed, inward movement speed, and straight movement speed. Also, you can technically run the infiltrator if you want to do just that increase in aim blocking. You will have more of that. You will also still get a little bit of that with this, but you get the 3 other pros. And of course, there's no cons to any of these things. So, infiltrator or balance, it's up to you. I would say if you want more aim blocking, of course, go for this. But if you want just a little bit more all around, go for the balance stock. I guess it's in the name, balance. So that's going to be our first build here for this top 5. Next up is going to be the XM4. This technically
These aren't new. The fuck? Whoa. Games. The fuck is this? Gobble gum packs. Tampered gift. Snow accelerator.
To a new Avalon. Cheap syndicate bastards. That's all we're worth?
What's going on, Unc Kiki? Appreciate the support, man.
Safari, you should know better. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide.
Okay, here we go. Gotta make a couple of classes.
Got a bit of a nerf today, and the reason being is that obviously it's just the best gun in Warzone overall. It's just best so in exactly this year in this video, this is my personal favorite. Guidance. Taylor Bad going to be really solid. I mean, I like it. It's one of my favorite ones. Also, you can go down here and still use the Jason Armory 2X or the Willis 3 times. Keep in mind that with the automatic best thing you could possibly use, the absolute most can for basically any attachment. So that is really solid. You guys definitely want to be using the compensator as opposed to any of these other ones in here. Still, even after the season updates, the compensator is the best muzzle it did previously. I'll show you guys this here right now in the detailed statistics. 41 meters damage range, so obviously not best, but jet effective range is 30, which is really bad. But you have a crazy fast build of this specific build. The reason being is that they did add a much more penalty to extended mag 3, so it does affect you a decent bit more. But if you feel real comfortable running your extended mag 3, you're okay with the penalties you've gained, and it'll probably feel a bit more like the best thing you guys can possibly run. I've tested it out here, especially even the firing range, just trying to get patterns, and yeah, it's definitely still the best out there. So even when you break down the statistics, the damage of range and stuff, the fire range to test stuff out, buffer weight stock is still going to be the best out there. Vertical foregrip, something else like that. You know, so you definitely want to go and run this. This will be your best thing for recoil control. This will make it up to be the best execute build after the up. Next up, we're going to take a look at the Jackal PDW. This also got touched within the update, and I'm not going to lie to you guys. This gun is going to feel wicked fast when you're using it in game. Just even what I can tell by firing range, this is going to be ridiculous. So you're going to really enjoy using this here, especially after the update. So first thing, we skip the muzzle. I'll show you guys an alternate build if you want. We're going to go straight to that barrel, throw on the long barrel here. Of course, increase out our damage range as much as possible. Gets us out to 12.2 meters. Not the absolute greatest. I think it caught a slight damage range hunt. We're going to go straight to that barrel, throw on the long barrel here. Of course, increase out our damage range as much as possible. Gets us out to 12 point. Gee, they're just trying to play better than that. So bounce, recoil, and sprint take movement speed really solid, so I always like to run that. Mag speed, throw on extended mag 2, and I tested this out. This actually feels slow really fast. Even in the fire, check it out. It's just like, dude, like an ADS speed, which is awesome. So we really can't forget about that. It does exactly what we need it to, and that's really going to be about that. Last C stock section, we're going to go through on the infiltrator stock for a walking movement speed. I'm not going to lie to you guys, I don't know what it is. Sometimes with that balance stock, I feel almost too fast. Like, I move too quick. I don't know what it is, but the balance stock is really solid, so you can use that. But the infiltrator does work out very nicely as well. If you guys are wondering, since I haven't addressed it yet, yes, this is an MW3 Get Higher camo. I have it saved as a blueprint, because I did the camo swap glitch. They did reset it after the update, so I'm really not mad about that. I'm not sure if that still works. If it does, I might have to make like a short or something on it to show you. Balance stock or infiltrator, it's up to you guys. And that is going to be your full Jackal build. And if you want to, by the way, take this off while let's recoil, go to your compensator, and this will be your other way to Jackal PD. Next up for an AR, let's actually show you guys the GPR 91. So this right here is really solid. Basically, right behind the XM4 in terms of like what it's going to be effective at. It's a really solid AR. Also, I want to zoom like the 1.25x kept the red dot. You guys, the 2 and 3 times have this weird like constant visual shake. Like it's really awesome. I mean, if you put it on the firing amount of shake possible, go for it. But otherwise, 12 in the XM4 when I don't think it really should. But it's very easy to control. Super 2 meters, technically speaking, for the XM4 now. And our bullet velocity is 936 meters front up. At that, otherwise, we'd be using that. But the vertical foregrip is our next best option. I'm speaking of, I guess, if you have the buffer with the XM4, use the vertical foregrip. That is your other good option. I didn't really talk about that, but that's really solid. Anyways, so the vertical is the choice on this one. Lastly, the magazine section. You got to throw on extended mag 2. Gets you 60 rounds to the mag. Biggest mag we got. No reason. Literally. So, go and use this. It's my full GPR 91 build. Now for our last gun here, the top 5. This is something I'm really personally excited to use in-game. Apart from the new DLC guns, we just got to use those before we start judging if they're meta or not. I mean, it's just too early to tell by using the other existing guns here. But anyways, the PP919 is going to be absolutely wicked with the mobility updates and stuff like that, and other existing guns. This is something I'm really personally excited to use in-game. Apart from the new DLC guns, we just got to use those before we start judging if they're meta or not. I mean, it's just too early to tell, but you can tell by using the other existing guns here. But anyways, the PP919 is going to be absolutely wicked with the mobility updates and stuff like that. I'm really excited to use this thing, especially after the updates where they nerfed the suppressor as opposed to the compensator. It'll still be perfectly fine. So it's just up to you on that. If you want to have a suppressed SMG, this would be the SMG to do it because you're not taking away from anything else. Add on a suppressor like on a muzzle attachment. So to go ahead and run, we take a look at the range. Didn't get touched in the magazine. We're going here and throwing fast mag 1. This is the thing I really noticed was unbelievably quick when testing it out. Fast mag a whole lot are not going to be too crazy, different unless there is some specific traits the SMG we have to take into account. But they're gonna. I think that balance stock, I need a little bit more aim blocking speed out of it for me to get behind it. I just find this to be the best personally. I like straight back and forth, and especially when you get that crispy specialist bonus, you're gonna have a lot of fun using this exact setup. So that's my full build. That's been my top 5. You guys enjoyed the video, give it a like, subscribe, notifications turned on, share this other video on screen. We'll see you all next time.
Great. GoDaddy Arrow has AI marketing tools to help small businesses easily reach thousands of customers. It brings sweet social ads and email marketing. It even analyzes the results to boost business.
Hmm.
What's up, everyone? Hope you're doing well today. We're going to go over now for all the interest you trying to run Zone Black. Pretty cool to put that like that one. Love the foul as well. And extended mag too. So let me show this. So we've got this right now. So AK-74 got a range buff, got an aim down sight speed buff, sprint to fire buff, and got a lower torso multiplier buff. So that's pretty solid. Let's give you guys the loadout for that real quick. So we've got the AK-74 right here. I'm still rocking the Kepler Microflex. I like the ported compensator muzzle, the reinforced barrel, vertical foregrip, and extended mag too. So let me show this to you in the fire range. Here's the base recoil up into the compensator muzzle, the reinforced barrel, vertical foregrip, and extended mag. Let me show this to you in the fire range. Here's the base recoil, so it's up and to the right. Not bad, not completely uncontrollable. So we're gonna drag down into the compensator muzzle, the reinforced barrel, vertical foregrip, and extended mag too. So let me show this to you in the fire range. Here's the base recoil, so it's up and to the right. Not bad, not completely uncontrollable. So we're gonna drag down into the left. Pretty controllable recoil. I don't hate it at all. I love the AK-74, and after this update, it's just even better, which is a very solid thing to have. Next, we have this Ames 85. I've been using this past week too. Just in Wars before, and after this update, it's just even better, which is a very solid thing to have.
Generate sampler. All right, so let's see what happens.
Next, we have this Ames 85. I've been using this. week 2 just in Warzone in general, and it's already felt pretty decent, but they gave it a little bit of a buff to the leg multiplier and a headshot multiplier buff. Not a ton, but it is going to be viable, I think, for sure, now that the XM4 got a nerf. So for that AIMS 85 or the Kriegs,
I won't have much unlocked for this weapon. Everything that I need, I do not have. I'm gonna have to work with what we got. Extended mag too. Oh, still man. Just not good with them sights.
however you want to call it. Got the Kepler Micro prequel for it here. Been loving this. So up, kind of just straight up, and a slightly another meta contender. I think 100% is going to be the Sog, because we do have a Jackal buff and a PP9.9 buff. I think the Sog jumps up there top 3 in my opinion. I like the 40 compensator here, reinforced barrel, vertical forward, extended mag 2. Love these options, and then I've got the overpressured rounds on here as well. Same fire rate in my opinion. I like the 40 compensator here, reinforced.
I don't have anything for this weapon.
Barrel, vertical foregrip. Recoil's not the hint of the Grow iron sights, so pretty cool. I definitely think that's a contender this season for top options as an SMG. Then we got the AS Val, another option as a sniper support, which is going to be that they gave everything. So that should be interesting, especially if you want to run like a lower mag to get even faster movement speed on it. Pretty interesting for sure. So for this AS Val, we're going to run the Kepler Microflex. I like the.
Oh my god, I don't have none of these guns leveled up. I gotta start playing Black Ops more. Alright.
Reinforced, just going to be the range, the default magazine, wildcard fire as well. This thing is full grip extender, so very interesting option here as well. The default magazine range, damage range on it, the medium and minimum. So that's going to see. I honestly thought it was bullet velocity. They buffed it too. They buffed the rocket fire as well. This thing is.
Stripe helps optimize your checkout flow so you can grow your revenue and your team can focus on other things.
Next up, the GPR did get a pretty solid nerf today. Nerf to the range, nerf to all ranges. Aim down sight speed, center fire, and leg multiplier nerf as well. That's kind of going to stink now for sure. If you were using that over the XM4, I would say it's not unusable, but I wouldn't be using it over some of these other options in my opinion. Especially something like the Model L, which did get a buff, and that got a range buff to the maximum and minimum, along with the leg multiplier increase as well. So that's going to be very solid. Also, I'll give you guys a 5 attachment loadout for it. I do like the Model L quite a bit as is, strictly because of bullet velocity. But we're gonna rock the speed scope. I like the compensator or ported compensator muzzle, whichever you feel. Reinforced barrel for sure. Vertical foregrip and extended mag too. Just a really, really solid option in my opinion. Just I love this Model L. Doesn't take much for the recoil either. Show you guys the base recoil pattern here. Just pretty much just straight up. So you're gonna just drag kind of straight down. Lightly, doesn't take much. And yeah, it just kind of feels easy. Like multiplier, got a nerf, 100 round mag, got a AES nerf, pretty big one. The buffer stock, like I said, got a nerf as well. It sucks, but the XM got a range buff on all ranges, got an aim down sight speed, sprint to fire, bullet velocity, and leg multiplier buff as well. So very, very solid option indeed. I think it jumps to top 3 for this. T9, I'm rocking the compensator muzzle here for sure. Helping so much, dude. And so I still get a little taste of that, but man, AMAX to have the AMAX back and the MP5, that would be dope. Next, we have that Jackal PDW, which did get a maximum medium range too, and minimum damage range, just they got a nerf as well. But Compact 92 got an ADS and Sprint to Fire buff on top of the pre-buff that they already added. So for the Compact 92, I think this is a very solid option that a lot of people have been using as well. The Compact 92, I'm rocking a supported compensator, long barrel here, vertical foregrip, and Mag 2 you already added. So for the Compact 92, I think this is a very solid option that a lot of people have been using as well. For the Compact 92, I'm rocking a support compensate you already added. So for the Compact 92, I think this is a very solid option that a lot of people have been using as well. The Compact 92, I'm rocking it.
Hmm. Damn. What level I have this weapon at? 24. Okay, whatever.
A supported compensator, long but so quick, man. It's just so much fun.
Stop using boring text in your videos. Instead, grab a piece of paper and a marker, and we're going to use a dope.
Use. And we have the KSB, which got a you got max, medium, medium range 2, and minimum. You got these top 3 got a buff across the board. You got ADS, sprint to fire, and bullet velocity all got a buff for KSB. KSB is a ton of fun to run as well. This KSB, I'm rocking the ported compensator. The iron sight's a little cheese, but reinforced barrel here, the vertical foregrip, and the mag 2, and I like to keep recoil springs for a little extra blueprint. The iron sight's a little. You got these top 3 got a buff across the board. ADS, sprint to fire, and bullet velocity all got a buff to KSB. KSB is a ton of fun to run as well. This K. I'm rocking the ported compensator. Probably don't recommend this blueprint. The iron sight's a little cheese, but reinforced barrel here, the vertical foregrip, and the mag 2, and I like to keep recoil springs for a little extra recoil control. You can add the overpressured rounds, but yeah, the KSB is just insanely good. Well, just very solid option, and with the buff, it's going to be even better. So. And like I said, the PB919 got a nerf. The medium damage range 1 and range 2 got a nerf. Minimum damage range, though, it's fine. The headshot multiplier key, I'm going to do some more testing this week, but we'll see about that. Like I said, and then the buffer stock that includes the XMG. Just it got a that thing got a pretty solid nerf. But that stock did get a nerf. And then you have one pistol that got a buff. I don't ever really use it. The 9mm PM got some range buffs to it. Not really messing with pistols right now unless I'm using the Renetti. None of those got a nerf. None of
Bamboo HR is easy for everyone. What about a hospital that needs employee data, benefits, and
Today, I'm going through a show buff with the update, and I feel like not nearly enough people are talking about this thing. So for the first attachment, of course, we are full top 5 list. I do have an honorable mention for you guys. We have the C9, aka the MP5. I'm pretty sure it actually kind of buffed with the update, and I feel like not nearly enough people are talking about this thing. So for first attachment, of course, we are going to toss on the compensator for our muzzle, giving you guys a massive boost and it's hitting harder, and you're getting closer to hit scan. But like I was saying with the muzzle, C9 is an absolute beam. Just to make it to where you guys are even more accurate, we're also tossing the vertical foregrip, giving you guys a massive horizontal control. So this mixing with the compensator is really making sure the C9 isn't moving whatsoever. Then, of course, it is an SMG, so we want to be as fast as humanly possible. So I went ahead and tossed on the no stock attachment, giving you guys that hip fire movement speed, and that strafing movement speed. And of course, for the last and final attachment, I like to run the extended mag 1, increase that mag capacity up to 40. But if you guys feel like that's not enough, you can definitely toss on the extended mag 2. That's my full build for the C9, aka the MP5. So make sure you guys go through, give the entire bit a try and tell them the highest grade you guys get with it. Let me get you guys my actual top 5 now. All right, hopping into the actual list now. At the number 5 spot, we have the PP919. You guys know this is one of the best SMGs in the entire game, but in the update today, it did end up catching a little bit of a nerf, affecting the damage ranges and a little bit of the damage multipliers, but it's still absolutely disgusting. So for the build, same thing as the C9, we're gonna go and toss in the compensator for our was comfortable with. But for me, so for the first attachment, just like I always tell you guys, the what is going to be our prime attachment, we're going to toss on your game, Jackal PDW, which has by far been the best in the entire game recently. It did catch a nerf. I actually changed fastest humanly. We're also going to toss on the prince. There's 2 different last and final. Full build to try as well. This thing was always disgusting. So for the first attachment, like I said, the fire are going to toss on the cinematic. Anything movement speed, get with it. That's absolutely disgusting. So for the first attachment, we're going to go and toss on our optic. You know how they are with their weapon balancing. So that's my full build. You know how they are personal. It's a massive boost for that vertical recoil nerf today, but it's giving us that vertical arrow, giving you guys a massive boost for that bolt velocity back if you really need to. That's the full build for the XM4 assault rifle. If you guys want to run only 5 attachments, like I was saying with the barrel, I want to get as close as I possibly commando grip for our rear grip. Giving you guys get with it, that's my loaded number 1. So let me get you guys everything else that I run. Obviously, for that build, we do have to have gunfighter on, so I don't have a secondary for the update. Unfortunately, secondary, since I do like to run the over, comments below and let me know if this video helped you guys out at all. And if it did, make sure you guys hit that sub button. That's it for the video.
Are you a homeowner juggling property ownership and taxes? Let us make it simpler for you. With Free Tax USA, your federal filing is always free, and state returns are under $20, no matter your tax situation. Our advanced features, like W-2 imports and IRS e-file, make tax season a breeze. Free Tax USA focuses on supporting your unique tax situation and maximizing your refund. No hidden fee. File with confidence today at freetaxusa.com.
Take less fall damage. Okay, okay. And we got tracker. Reactive armor. Unlocked. When the hell do I unlock it? The fuck? Resolute. Ghost. Go. Let's see if they fix that. Highly doubt it. That's insane. They still have not fixed that shit. It don't matter how I put it. Warzone rank play. Oh, okay, we got quads. You have an option now. What's going on, chat? Welcome in, welcome in. First game, man. I had to change my loadouts up, reset everything.
Up, stand by. Enemy soldier incoming. Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Playtime's over. Stand by for deployment to the Warzone.
See if I notice a difference.
Resurgence. Stay alive to keep the squad in the fight.
First game, we gotta drop hot, man. We gotta go to control.
Get ready to jump.
Oh shit! Now everybody came.
Enemy dropping into the AR.
Come on, move.
Enemy UAV is online.
That pisses me off. That pisses me off.
Attack up. Launch a UAV.
Lagging.
Redeployed. Well done.
Can't even
Mark remaining operators from that squad. Hunt them down.
They gave me no shield just now.
Enemy destroyed. Use your access to hunt out threats.
Not this time.
Squad mates MIA. We're reducing redeployment time. It's all on you. Stay alive so your squad can redeploy.
Me alive.
Yo, son.
In the field. The enemy
Why is my
We'll
latency
get
so
them
high?
back.
Error code. Keyboard. Hmm.
will be deployed shortly. Enemy dropping into the AO. All stations, this is Shadow 01. Deployment to the war zone has been authorized. Resurgence. Survive and your team can redeploy. Eliminate targets to bring them back faster. Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
They almost had me.
We have reinforcements inbound. We've got 10 squads active in the field. Enemy UAV overhead. Enemy counter UAV inbound. Marking the rest of that squad on your TAC map. Get hunting. Enemy dropping into the AO.
Man, 200 and something fucking